Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
No one wants to think about their child dying, and if you put voice to it, then that means it can happen.
Losing a child can make families feel isolated and alone. 1 in 4 pregnancies ends in loss.
Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall spoke with a mother who's making it her mission to help families deal with such heartache.
It was when I got to the hospital that we found out that her heart was no longer beating. I delivered her still and silent in a quiet hospital room, and we left the hospital without our baby.
After losing their daughter, Harlan, Val Kleppin's family needed help.
My heart just broke for him because he lost his little girl too. You know, I saw him in the hospital room holding her and weeping that she was gone.
She remembers the heartbreak her family felt.
We thought we were completely alone, that this must have never happened to anyone else.
That's when she felt called to help others.
There is an entire community out there who knows this loss and has experienced this loss.
The idea of a support group sparked an action to allow a safe space for grieving parents to talk.
It's a taboo topic. Nobody wants to talk about their dead baby, or nobody wants you to talk about your dead baby to them.
The group Harlan's Heart validates how families feel no matter the emotion.
It's okay to laugh, it's okay to cry, it's okay to not even understand how to feel at all. But it's not okay to just completely shut down and be isolated.
Kleppin says the group helps families accept grief, celebrate victories, and create a new normal. And while she carries on for herself, her family, and the community, she also does it for Harlan.
She was here, she was a part of our family, and she always will be.
In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
If you're interested, the support group is meeting tomorrow night at the Hospice of the Red River Valley. If you'd like to learn more, visit our website at valleynewslive.com for details.
West Fargo police are urging people to stay off city ponds and the Cheyenne River because of the warmer temps and large quantities of snow recently. Authorities say the melted snow runoff has created open water on ponds and rivers. In some spots, snow has piled up, 4 to 6 inches in some spots. The West Fargo Fire Department adds this time of year it's best to just stay off the river. But if you have to be near it, have multiple people with you and let others know your whereabouts.
Not a bad thing to be talking about sunshine and warmer temps. Will we be singing the same tune tomorrow, Robert?
Yeah, we will see some sunshine tomorrow. A few clouds from time to time, just like overnight tonight. Some of us seeing some cloudiness, and that's keeping temperatures a little bit warmer for now, but those clouds will thin on out. Where we're seeing some lesser cloudiness, 14 up in Langdon. It's 8 down in Aberdeen, still 28 degrees here in Fargo. We've actually gone up a degree into the past hour. Winds relatively light, and they'll become even lighter overnight tonight. Tomorrow they'll pick up just a touch, but remain on the light side, 5 to 10 miles per hour, primarily out of the northwest, and that will usher in some slightly cooler air. Wind chills as cold as 3 in Langdon, 7 in Devils Lake and Gwinner, 20 here in the Fargo area. Quite a bit of cloudiness, and again, we'll start to lose some of that cloudiness as we head towards tomorrow morning. A few flakes showing up near Bemidji, but most, if not all, that not reaching the ground. The next couple of days, very similar to today, but a touch cooler. But we do have a big fly in the ointment to talk about on a 7-day forecast, and we'll detail that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Robert. Make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Download it for free.
When you head to the Fargo Street Fair this summer or other events in downtown Fargo, you'll have an opportunity to drink a beer in public. The Fargo City Commission said yes to allowing people to walk in and out of restaurants and bars without feeling pressed to finish their alcoholic beverage.
We have examples in our community where people want to have a drink, not, have 10 drinks. That's not the intent here, but to be able to enjoy a beverage, be adults about it, go outside of the street fair and really have a good time with it. And it's going to be beautiful weather too, so why not?
Tonight's vote was unanimous. Supporters say it'll help downtown local businesses and give them a chance to take advantage of the crowds at the street fair and other events.
Fewer guns or better law enforcement protection. It's part of a national discussion revolving the Parkland school shooting in Florida after a deputy remained outside while the shooting took place. Here in the Valley, schools take different approaches when it comes to being prepared. In Grand Forks, there are 3 student resource officers in schools, but the tactical gear is left in their cars. In Fargo, there are 7 officers in different schools. Some of them have their AR rifles locked in a safe inside the school.
Our approach is whether it's 1 officer arriving on scene right away or it's 2 arriving at the same time. Whoever gets there first, they're entering the building, and their #1 goal is to neutralize the suspect.
Fargo police say that they don't have any outlined policy regarding active shooters, but all officers are trained for the situation.
A Fargo man whose tree was stolen from his yard back in November, when we first broke the story to you, says he thinks they finally tracked down the people behind it. For Paul Vogel, this wasn't just an ordinary tree. It was a tree he and his late father planted together decades ago. Vogel did some investigating and found pieces of what he believed to be the California blue spruce in the back of a pickup truck. He followed that truck and watched the driver dump the pieces near the Red River. Vogel recovered the pieces and brought them to an expert at NDSU. After comparing the rings on the stump to the pieces he found, they determined it was a match. Vogel went to investigators and they were able to track down the suspects.
The gold medal winning U.S. women's hockey team is making stops in several U.S. cities and will also be featured on television. The team's first stop was today in Los Angeles, where they taped an appearance on Ellen. You'll be able to see that Ellen show tomorrow on KVLY at 3 o'clock.
They might look and feel the same, but Samsung says they're not. The latest and greatest features on its new phones later on Valley News Live at 10.
But first, a healthy drink can pack a punch in your preschooler's lunch.